man, so I just got to ask you, growing up, who were some of your favorite baseball players?
Favorite baseball players growing up, Jim Edmonds, Andrew Jones, Torii Hunter. And I'll throw Bernie Williams in there as well.
So I can tell center fielders. Okay.
Center fielders.
All right, so if you did a Mount Rushmore for center fielders, I know you've been asked Mount Rushmore before, but we're going to have fun with this
Yeah,
one.
I messed that one up.
We'll talk about that off record.
You couldn't have thrown someone else in there. but yeah, we'll do it again.
We'll do it again. But if you do it with center fielders,
Yeah.
would it be that four, or do you have maybe a Griffey or somebody you're going to add? Or switch out?
I'll throw Mickey Mantle in there.
Okay.
He's number one for sure on that Mount Rushmore. I would go Andrew Jones number 2, Jim Edmonds number 3. 4, right? One more. Let's do. I'm trying to think of anybody better than my guy Torii. Trout, yeah, of course.
You got Griffey, Trout. You got.
But when I was a kid growing up, on YouTube, those are my guys. So.
Put Torii in there. Why not?
We'll go with those 4.
Okay, I like that. Now, if you built the perfect center fielder, we're gonna do 3 categories.
Yeah.
Or we'll do power and contact together. We'll do arm and glove, and the last thing is the look.
The look.
Yeah. So if you could, let's start with the look.
I think Ken Griffey had the best look.
Okay, swagger.
The swag, he had the best look. He's a lefty, obviously. He collided out there.
Okay.
But in terms of routes, speed, efficiency, arm, I got to go with my guy, Jim Edmonds. Okay. I've never seen a cleaner approach to baseball. But again, too, I'm going to keep saying it. Andrew Jones, man. He's doesn't
very
get better.
underrated.
And he's a righty, obviously. So I'm going to stick my guy in there. But I think, if you build the best center field, obviously you take hitting into account. Probably Mike Trout's the best hitting center fielder. Jimmy should be in the Hall of Fame. But I think speed. You need speed, you need arm strength. You just need athleticism, man. We're like defensive backs out there watching the quarterback. You might anticipate a little bit, but at the end of the day, you have to react. And I think those dudes did it the best. So arm, speed, athleticism. I think that's the best center field you could do.
So I've never heard anyone make a great football analogy and put it in the baseball term. So I'm assuming you're a football guy.
Recreationally, but
you don't have a football team or anything, or?
I was a Raiders fan. I'm a Raiders fan.
Okay.
Charles Woodson was my guy.
Oh, okay.
Obviously defensive back, but safeties are the best. Safeties and defensive backs are the best athletes on a football field. I think maybe not, but linebackers too. But just any position where you gotta react, purely react. You know what I mean? Again, you can anticipate, kind of have a feel or an instinct about what's gonna happen, but at the end of the day, if you're wrong, you have to rely on your athleticism. And I think, approaching center field that way keeps me on my toes, keeps me balanced, keeps me present, because if you lean too much one way, you might be off by half a step, and that could be the difference in a game. So always keeping it reactive as opposed to predictive out there. And I make that analogy because it's easier to think outside the box than it is to keep it so baseball focused.
I love it. 2 more questions. I want you to show off that glove. I love that colorway that you got there. So you're running with the Rollins, right?
Yeah, I'm a Rollins guy. Have always been. Shout out to Stevie for always hooking it up. But yeah, no, this was a match. We have a royal blue color, and then we have the purple City Connects this year. So I highlighted that, a 7 train vibe. So did that, and then obviously the gold makes it pretty nice.
I like that.
About it.
Like that. Cool. Last question, man, for me. So, if you could build a perfect outfield.
Perfect outfield?
And you're in center field, but I need a left fielder and a right fielder. Who are the 2 guys that go out there with you?
So I want guys who can separate offense and defense. You know what I mean? And I want guys who want to be the best center fielder or outfielder they could be. I want guys who are going to take time to know your off outfielder, work for your off outfielder, stuff like that. These little details. So some of the best I've ever worked with, I'm gonna put Tyler O'Neill in left. Okay. And I'm gonna put Aaron Judge in right.
Oh, you got some masters now. Okay. I like that, man.
Because both those guys I worked so well with them in the past. Obviously, incredible hitters, but on the defensive side, just the level of separation, and they want to be, the best they can be out there. And I think that's kind of rare in today's game. It's so important to remind ourselves that we can impact the game on multiple levels. And, if our bat isn't working that night, how can we impact on defense? And just, those 2 dudes, they just separate so well, and we work so well together. So that would be my perfect outfit.
I love it. Well, my guy, you got 2 questions? Oh, yeah. All right, well, man, that's it, man. Well, I appreciate your time. You did a great Mount Rushmore. Shout out to Torii Hunter.
Shout out Torii Hunter.
He's from here too, by the way, so
I
that's a
know,
dope
yeah.
thing.
No, he's one of the best.
I love it.
Shout out
Appreciate you,
Torii.
man.
Oh, yeah.